Command codes verified.
Right, Captains, I am standing here with Larry Nemecek. To say that he is a Star Trek guru, the master of all knowledge of Star Trek, is an understatement. It's true.
You're definitely understating, or stating under, or something. Oh, you're too kind. That's amazing.
Thank you. Larry, why don't you introduce yourself to our listeners, let them know who you are, how you've been involved with Star Trek. I mean, your name is all over the franchise.
It's all over the place, and people are always having to clean it up. It's all over. I'm been a fan. I'm doing many other things. I've been a Star Trek fan since I was in junior high. Thank you, Mrs. Pollard, my 9th grade science teacher. And I was a fan. We ran conventions back in Oklahoma. I liked writing, and I have a news and a theater background, so I gravitated. I did costumes and props and the whole fan thing. Ran conventions, but I always loved behind the scenes. I loved how things came together. The making of Star Trek, Steve Poe's book was like a revelation, and Bejo's Concordance and all the first stuff. So coming out of news and coming out of theater, I did background books on Next Generation when that came around, and it was the new thing, and we had VCRs and desktop publishing, and you could make it. And I did my own guides that wound up in the hands, long story short, of the Next Generation writers, because there was no internet. There was nothing published professionally. So that kind of opened the door to doing my baby, the Next Generation Companion. And after that, within a couple of years, my family, I moved everybody to LA. My wife Janet worked on Voyager 5 years in the script office. And I wound up managing editor for the Communicator magazine, the official magazine. I worked on the fact files. I worked on the experience in the museum, the world tours, all that kind of consulting. And did tons and tons of interviews for that. Everyone got to know me. And I would go in and interview everybody annually at the end of the year just to have it archived. So back in the day. So one of the things I'm doing now is, and I can shamelessly plug,
absolutely,
is what I called my Trekland on Speakers series. Trekland is kind of my blog, my name, and everything now that's online. And every year, the last 3 years, I've premiered one of these, but all they are bits from the original, like 1994, 1999, whatever it was. This third one is about DS9's finale. It's the 15th anniversary of What You Left Behind. Mm-hmm. So this is Ron Moore, Dan Curry, Gary Hutzel, and Ira Bear.
Interviews. These are interviews with
Yes, them. This is like sit in the office for an hour or two and just leisurely talk. Okay. These aren't like junket, snappy, 5-minute soundbite things.
Right.
So,
and these are recent interviews with retrospect, or these are from the original?
This is from 1999 and 2000.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, I understand.
I have number 2 is the other one that's in print. This is about All Good Things. It's the 20th anniversary of All Good Things, and I'm doing a panel on it. This is Michael Piller, who we don't have anymore, who's passed away. Rick Colby, the director, who's passed away, and Brannon and Ron from 1994. Yeah. So it's in the day. It's nobody remembering. It's all what's going on. So anyway, that's been one of my things that's been very personal and close, and that I can do. But I don't have my shirt, but we just got through the Star Trek tour, our LA to Vegas tour for Beat Nation Tours.
Yes.
That we do every 2 years, and that was amazing. Went out to Valley of Fire, saw Kirk's death. Did you know, I didn't know this till 2 months ago.
Okay.
The shooting company in 1994 gave the park, the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada, the bridge, the killer bridge that Kirk died with.
Really?
And the park put it to use.
Really?
This is like a little piece of, it's like nothing is ever old in Star Trek. There's always something being uncovered, right? Yes. So it's 20 years, and we're just now figuring out, beyond the ranger station circle, that you can go out, very easy to get to, like a quarter-mile jaunt in the desert, but still. You can go out and stand on, you can pose, you can get under it, you can do anything you want. We had like our 25 people on our tour out taking pictures around it. We went to the film site.
Right.
But anyway, that just blew everybody away. The other night, Roddenberry was like, they have the bridge? You can go to everybody is just now finding out about it. So that was 2 more years. In 2016, we're going to have a new 50th anniversary tour.
That's right.
Try to throw in some San Francisco bits too. So, and I'm like plugging here, but
no, it's fine. You know what I find most interesting is that in your story is that you were a fan. You were a fan and have built this on that fandom, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Well, what I've tried to do, and I didn't even think about it in the early days, but when I got the keys, like when we did Communicator, when I was doing fact files, and I got the chance to sit down with everybody and like I said, I had a professional journalism background. I had a professional performance background. And
musical or plays?
Plays, theater. I mean, I could sing too. I had a lot of years of voice, but mainly in community and not professionally. I went into news to get a paycheck,
right.
You know, and then I had a family. And I'm actually revisiting that now, especially in voiceover. But Star Trek Continues was great. It just was. It's like I wanted to do everything all at once in this explosion, and my poor Con of Wrath documentary was taking a hit there on time spent. I had to get back to that, but yeah, no, I had but as far as what I've written over the years, I've just tried to be, fans have curiosity, but they may not know the best way to approach people or to have the access or have the knowledge of how Hollywood and how theater and how performance, how the crews all work.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it, but I was kind of at a place where I could bring all of that together. And and then have the Star Trek background to boot, so to put all that together and so hopefully whenever I talk to somebody, it was like, here's what a fan would do knowing this and knowing this.
Right. Absolutely.
So because I would sit and watch interviews and go, they're just powder puff pablum. And that's actors. And forget about the. What about the directors? What about the writers? What about the designers?
Right.
And all that down the line.
There's a whole team.
In fact, that's mostly who I talk to behind the scenes. The actors are great, and we love them, and they have their charisma, and you see them at cons, and they're always being interviewed.
Yeah.
But who's interviewing Michael Pillar, and who's interviewing Rick Colby,
brains
and
behind it.
Yeah, who's making the decisions and really making decisions.
Exactly. So, where can people find you? Where can people follow you? Keep up to date.
LarryNemecek.com is the hub. TreklandBlog.com goes right to the blog. Trekland Trunk is my Facebook page where we moved last year, and I've been getting rid of some of my archival things like draft scripts, early drafts, and blueprints, and all kinds of things you're not going to go down and buy retail. Right. So Trekland Trunk on Facebook, and it's not oily. So I just say, hey, this is up. Go there if you want to, but I'm not going to hit you over the head with it.
Yeah.
So but no, Larry Nemecek's Trekland is my main Facebook. Larry Nemecek on Twitter. theconofwrath.com for the documentary. That's it. I'm getting into working on a lot of nonprofit things right now too. So go to my page and that's all there. That's all there. Yeah.
Well, Larry, thank you so much for talking with me a little bit here.
Thank you for finding some time. I get on the network every once in a while with some of the different shows you guys have. So
wonderful. Well, again, LarryNemecek.com, and Larry, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.